Welcome back to another video with the senior member onboarding guide. My name is First Lieutenant Lane Huey from South Carolina. I'm here to help with some of the things that I struggled with when I was joining the program and onboarding into Civil Air Patrol. So today we're going to talk about, as the slide suggested, we're going to discuss the module content for your professional development courses, where to find that information, and how best to use it. Okay, so let's go ahead and make me smaller, and we'll close that out. All right, so you're going to find this information at gocivilairpatrol.com, okay? This is one of the websites you're going to use very frequently in the program. You might as well bookmark it. A lot of our information is split up between eServices and gocivilairpatrol.com, okay? This is where you're going to find more information. eServices is where you're going to find more functionality, okay? So under the members section is where you want to head to get information about education and training under the education and training tab. If you go down to the level that you're currently on, so we're going to go into level 2 as if you were participating in level 2. We'll go look at that. Okay, you've completed your level 1 in absorb, and now you're ready to move on to level 2. So in this section, it's going to talk about kind of what you're going to experience in this level. Okay, and then of course at the end of it, it's going to tell you, hey, at the end, once you complete level 2, you're going to qualify for the Benjamin O. Davis Award. Okay. It lists out all of your requirements. You have to complete all the modules for the path, choose a specialty track, and earn a technician rating. Then you have to work with your squadron commander or flight commander and get a duty position. Okay, that is involved with a technician rating in a specialty track. And then earn the Charles E. Chuck Yeager Award. That is an open book test all about aviation. Honestly, take it as soon as you can. It's fantastic. There's a lot of great information in the book, The Journey of Flight. So go take a look at that. That is all part of finishing level 2. So as we scroll down here, we're going to get 2 sections that I want to highlight. One is the module summary sheets. Okay, these are fantastic, especially if you're working with a mentor. Hopefully your mentor is using this, but we're going to go in and just take a look at this real quick. This has everything broken out by path. Okay, there's some information here at the top that's really handy, but I'm going to assume that you are a new member and not former military and not a professional. Again, there's 4 paths, and each one is going to be a kind of different direction, a different set of courses that you have to take with level 2. Okay, so with this sheet, it's really great because we can put your name here at the top. We can put all the information about you when you started level 2, and then that way you have kind of a goal in mind. Okay, so say we want to get this done in 6 months, then we have that start date kind of there. And then as you complete courses, you can go in and check the boxes and say, okay, I've completed those. What you see here in the middle is in level 2, you start to get moderated courses. Okay, so automatic are going to be the modules in absorb that you go in and take on your own. Moderated are going to be ones that you either take in person, or you can do an absorb, and it has kind of a homework and check by an instructor kind of system. So there's several different options as far as the way you take moderated courses. We always recommend to do them in person as much as you can, just to get that in-person networking and face-to-face interaction with those courses. You're really going to get a lot out of that in Civil Air Patrol. So each of the member paths is listed here. Here's the former military path and the professional receiving an advanced grade path. This is, again, a great way for you to track your progress through. Also, in this document, it talks about equivalency. So if you are a military member or a professional coming into the program, there are certain things that give you equivalency for certain courses in Civil Air Patrol. The process for this is you're going to submit the required documentation to National, probably through your unit commander, and you will be given equivalency for these courses in your professional levels. Okay, so that's a good area to just be aware of if you're taking those paths. Okay, we're going to go back away from this sheet and go back to Go Civil Air Patrol and back to the level 2 page. Okay, and on down there is a link to the level 2 module content files. This is going to be great information for you to use in the future. You can download this. Actually, you know, I'm not going to download it. I already have it, so I'm just going to open it. There we go, education and training and level 2 module content. So this is what it's going to look like. You are going to have essentially all of the courses for level 2. And anytime you go into one of these, let's go into one that I know is a moderated course, accountability and responsibility of the adult leader. Okay, so when you click into this, you have IG as instructor guide. So you have a PDF and a Word document if you want to use that. You have the instructor PowerPoint that's typically used with this class. And then you also have a student guide. This is going to be the part that you do. So the student guide is oftentimes going to have homework involved in it. Let me move this over so we can see it. There we go. So the student guide is going to have all the information about what we're going to cover in the class. And if there is any homework for the course, as you move forward, most of these courses have homework that you either have to bring or complete by a certain time. But the homework is typically going to be at the end, or it's going to talk about how in class, kind of what the exercises are going to look like. So this gives you an idea. You can read these before you take any of these courses to get a better idea of what to expect from the course and go in not totally blind. A lot of times, if you can read this ahead of time, the instructors are very grateful. It just makes the absorption of the information so much easier. You get the conversation and the interaction, plus you've already done the reading. It's going to really help you absorb all the information in a more effective way. Okay, so this is the content modules and the summary sheets for all levels in Civil Air Patrol. They're all in the same place under that Education and Training tab. And you can click through and download all these. You can not take courses, but read all the content for courses ahead of time to make this a little easier on you. So again, thank you so much for joining us for this series on senior member onboarding. If you have any questions, you're welcome to put those in the comment section at the bottom of this page, or you can send me an email. My email will be in the description below. Thank you for watching. Welcome to Civil Air Patrol, and good luck in your onboarding.